Oklahoma City when I found out what happened.
And far. Fans of Memphis-based rapper Young Dolph came to pay their respects, still in disbelief at this loss. They came to reflect at a memorial set up outside Makedascookies where Dolph was shot and killed Wednesday afternoon.
Charlesease, everything you need to know when you need to know it, man. Let's talk a little bit about Makedas, the Young Dolph case. A lot of moving pieces, constantly shit being found out. Now people is placing the Bentley truck at the scene, driving by, man. Who owns that Bentley truck? I think the police have more than they giving us, man. They got to. They have more than they giving us. Also, a young lady, she said it was 2 cars when that hit occurred. It was 2 cars. It was a black car. I believe she said it was a black and it was a white car. Young Dolph was inside, man. A lot of shit going on. So as this hit was taking place, first of all, it's no coincidence. While Dolph is being gunned down, autopsy. And side note, Dolph was hit 22 times. Okay, back. As Dolph was being gunned down, there's no coincidence. A Bentley truck was spotted on surveillance riding by at the time. Also, across the street on the other side of Airways, which is the street the Bentley was on, it was a black truck. Now, research also, the cussing pastor, investigation along with the cussing pastor, place black youngster is having a black truck like the one that's in the photo. Also, the one that's in the video with Young Dolph at the gas station across the street on the other side of Airways. Okay, so we know that. So for this hit, for this Dolph hit, him and Makeda's cookie shop. Dolph, brother, you was in very hostile waters that day, brother. They had motherfuckers at every level trying to get you. A lot of cohesion, a lot of harmony, a lot of synchronizing. They had a lot of different moving parts in harmony for this hit. So what do that? It had to be somebody in Makeda's working with them. It's just too much unison for all these levels of threats. All these threats on different levels. The shooters in the parking lot. Bentley truck passing on airwaves. Across the street, another black truck. All that at the same time takes unison. It takes planning. It takes timing. It takes to have someone in Makeda's shop when Dolph is there.
Come back around now. What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hide.
Bring out the
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe. Say you came to get some what?
all I came to get some
Makeda cookie.
Get the sign.
Get the sign.
Get the sign. Come back around
Come back around now. What you got? Chocolate chip. Don't hide.
Bring out the
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
Now, listen, you ain't gotta. It ain't about being a rocket scientist. It ain't about being a great investigator / great research, whatever. You ain't gotta have the highest IQ to use what God gave us all, and that's common sense. That's common sense. You ain't gotta be a great independent thinker or nothing like that to use what God gave us all. And that's common sense, man. They had Dolph surrounded, secured, a threat on every level. That takes cohesion. That takes synchronizing, man. Dolph was in extremely hostile waters. I wonder what them cell phones pinging off of them towers would show. Police probably already got all that information. If they doing their job the right way, I'm sure during that short period of time, phone calls was being made. If they have if investigators have phone numbers, they could track the calls of whose phone pinging off them towers at a certain specific time that Dolph was killed. Within seconds, minutes of each other, what numbers was pinging, what numbers was hitting them towers, man. This shit, like I said, this shit ain't rocket scientist, man. And I seen chicks like Raven, man. I seen chicks like Raven. They front runners. Oh, I got an entertainment business. Sweetie, you ain't got shit. One thing about this social media world and shit today, it's a lot of front running. It's a lot of, if you want to seem like you got something going on, you could throw different words out nowadays. Conversational pieces. If you want to, for shock value, oh, he doing this. Oh, yeah. Bro, you got to get a lot of motherfuckers be on that. Bro, you got to get an LLC. You got to get this copyrighted. Listen, all that shit is talking points. And Raven wanted them. Oh yeah, I got an entertainment company. You ain't got shit, but a lot of talk and no action. Raven, Raven, she one of them girls. She's entertained and amused by the bright lights, kind of like a moth to a flame. She wanted to make money. Her whole life, she would, she been a bigger young lady, a bigger girl. But in her mind, she don't see herself as a bigger girl. She thinks she just as sexy as the next lady. So she tried to go and dance and gain her money, try to gain the favor of the hood guys with the money. But she's working at a disadvantage. She's working at a fault. Cause she can't see that she's pleasantly plump. She's chubby. She can't see that. This is 101 hood rat logic shit. You feel me? She can't see that she's working at a disadvantage. Until one day it all clicks in her head. I'm not gonna get to this next level by using my physical attributes. Because I'm a big bitch. So she go to the next level. She finally, and that was hard to do. That was hard to look herself in a mirror and say my physical attributes is not going to get me to the next level. That was so hard to do. My big ass sliding down this stripper pole is not going to get me to the next level. So what do these type of chicks turn to? They become the setup chicks, the backdoor chicks. You feel me? Now, it's been a rise in women being killed. A lot of women and kids is biting that bullet. And a lot of it is not by accident. Oh, I thought it was no women, no kids when it comes to the street shit. But a lot of these bitches is the cause of a lot of these niggas getting killed. A lot of these bitches is setup hoes. They get the pillow talking, yo. These bitches think they smarter than what they really is. They use that hood rat logic. Yo, I know this nigga. He be over here at a certain time. He be in this club. The worst thing a hood rat chick could do is to think she got a brain. Think somewhere along the way she done grew a fucking brain. And now the chick got a master plan of setting up a motherfucker. You feel me? But niggas be smarter than what you think. And they get wind of it. And them bitches, a lot of these women, they end up getting killed. Thinking somewhere along the line they done grew a fucking brain. And Raven fall right in the line of these chicks, man. Raven got a lot to do with Young Dolph. You ain't gonna tell me she ain't got nothing, but she got something to do with the death of Young Dolph. That man was in hostile waters that day. Like I said, it was a threat at every level around him. Highly possibly even inside Makedas. Now, did they open that back door, let killers through, or was the killers already inside Makedas? But that remains to be seen, but they had a threat at every level. Controlling the parking lot, controlling airwaves, the street, that strip, and also across the street, another truck holding surveillance. I believe it was a gas station, if I ain't mistaken. Maybe not, maybe it was something else. But they showed the 3 levels. Ping, ping, ping. White Benz, Bentley, black truck. Like I said, that takes unison. That takes people being on one accord, man. The police got more information than they giving the people. And maybe that's how they work. They supposed to. Because they don't want motherfuckers to, social media crazy, man. Social media is undefeated. No losses. Crazy, man. So, who was in that Bentley? Who was in that truck? I think the closer the threat was, the lower the rank of the threats. Like I said, the people in the Benz was probably like the lowest levels. The Bentley, them was probably the higher level. The Bentley was moving. So that was probably the highest level in this crime, in this murder scene. High ranking, whoever in that. And then across the street, you had the black truck. But the wannabes was the lowest ranking, and they was the closest to this murder scene, this crime scene, directly involved. What do that Bentley truck tell us, man? Are we even closer to getting this case solved, getting justice for Dolph and his loved ones? You get in my comments. If I missed something, if I misspoke, get in my comments. Let me know what y'all thinking, man. Get in my comments. Talk to me. I can't wait to talk back. Subscribe, share, like charlesease, man. Hit that like button. Help me get in that algorithm. You feel me? Get my videos easier to be found. Share it to your homie, man. It costs you nothing to tap that button. I can't say it enough. charlesease, everything you need to know when you need to know it. Peace.